Okay, in this video, what we're going to do is set up our menu. So let's go back to our page. As you can see, I've added some demo content here so that we can see our sticky menu when we scroll down the page. Okay, so let's go back to our Miami theme options page, and we are working under menus right here. Okay, so for settings, we just go through the settings here. If I click full width and hit save changes, you'll see that this logo and this menu is going to be pushed to the top. So if I reload the page, you'll see that's where it sits. And we're just going to let it sit there for a minute, okay? We're going to set some other parameters here. So we can extend the menu background to full width. But as we scroll right now, you'll see that our sticky is right in the container of all of our content. If you scroll up, you can see the edge of Teddy right there, and you can see the edge here for this logo. So that means that's the width of all this content and the sidebar content. Okay, so we'll select extend menu background to full width, and then we'll hit save changes, and then we'll refresh. You'll see that our bar is now stretched all the way across. Okay, now the orientation left and right, this is where you want to put the menu. So if I kick that over to the left, save changes, you'll see that now this menu will show up over here. But it's not too practical because we have this menu set right there, right? So let's put it to what we, oh, and also sticky. So if we turn this off, the sticky, then, and hit refresh or reload. Oh, we should fix our menu. We'll do that. You'll see that our menu is not following us anymore. Okay, so let's kick that back to the right, and let's put the sticky back on and save changes. And then I think we are to go. Let's reload. All right, that looks pretty good. Now, if you don't want your menu up there, obviously you can just pop that back down by turning on the width and padding. Okay, so we'll reload the page, and now we're back to where we were. Okay, but what I want to have a full layout because it's very nice. So we'll click. Actually, we'll keep it at padding because I want to show you something else in a later video that's going to make sense here. Okay, so I'll click save changes, then we'll move on to the next option here, which is the color. Now we can set the background up here, which would encompass which will encompass the logo and the actual menu itself, meaning that it will sit behind those two. So if I change that to solid and then click save settings and then hit refresh, you'll see now that we have this colored um, menu and logo background sitting behind those two. Okay, so but you can set it to transparent, gradient. You can play around with those. You can exclude the sub menu. Just all different type of settings that you can work with. I'm going to reload the page so you can see what that looks like. So there we go. Everything's looking good. So we'll just go back to transparent, and we'll include the sub menu. Now the start font color, if I put that dark on light, then we don't really have a light background up here for this section. So if I hit refresh, we won't be able to see our links, but they're there. They're the same colors as this background. So we want to keep that light on dark. The start sticky color, same. We hit save changes there, hit refresh the page, reload, scroll down. Now you can see that it's dark on light. Okay, and the mobile menu, we'll keep that one like that. That's pretty cool. Dark on light, We'll save changes, but for now, I'll show you what this looks like. Oops, my page got away from me. So here we go. Here's our menu, and as we come in, boom, there's our responsive menu there. So we could change this if I went to the back and put light on dark and then hit refresh. Well, this isn't changing because I know why. Put that to sticky, save changes, and reload. I don't think I reloaded the page in the first place. Let's see. Oh, okay. Not sure why that's not working. It was working right before I started this video, so I do apologize. But it's not a big deal if you wanted to customize that, right? Just with some little CSS, you can just change all that right up in there. So, but anyway, we'll just leave that as is right now because it's not such a big deal. And plus, you have the comments that you can ask questions below in the box there, or when chat is online, you can always reach me that way. Okay, so let's see. We got all those set up. Okay, we're good to go. And now for the content. The content section, you can turn on your search and you can add your social icons. So if I turn on the search first, hit save changes, and you'll see when I reload, we'll have a search like right there. And then your search comes up this way, which is a pretty cool effect. Oh wow, that spins. That's cool. Now, we'll deal with this in a second. That'll be in the next video because that's a setting that we have to set up in the actual page settings. Okay. Now for the social icons, it's really simple. You just click on the ones that you want. All right. Let's see, Instagram, YouTube. There's so many now. Okay, and then we hit save changes. And now when we go back to the page, hit refresh, we should see our social media. Uh-oh, why are they showing up? Oh, because I don't think we put a URL in there. Uh-oh, come on, stick. Hit save changes. And there we go. So there are, so there's our, so there we go. There are the social media icons right there, right by the menu, and you can leave it on, take it off, whatever you like to do. Now let's go down to the logo. Okay, so logo, you can see that they have these different options. So right now you'll see as we scroll down, we have like a different different logo here. Scroll up, you'll see it changes. See, watch it there. The logo changes. And that's because we have this set to start minus equal scroll. So if we select that one, I mean, that's like so confusing, right? It's like kind of for developers or something. I didn't know what it was before. So when I hit refresh, and we scroll down, we're going to keep our menu in our sticky situation here. Okay. So simple. We'll choose a logo that we want. So we'll choose our logo here. Click open. And we'll just keep it at that. We'll click insert into our post. So now let's save the changes, go back to the front of the site, scroll back up to the top, hit reload, and there's our image. Now, obviously we'll have to probably tweak our image so that it sits there. So I won't do that in this video. I'll have it all sorted when we come back so I don't waste the time here. But let's continue with the logo. Now, you can add a logo for more crisper viewing for the actual Retina displays on certain devices. So that means that the logo that you upload here has to be 2 times the size there, and it has to be named with this convention. So I'm gonna choose my image, my next logo, which is right here. Now I have to rename this because I messed it up before. So that's okay. We'll just change that out real quick. So we'll just change that out real quick. It was at 2x.png. Now it has to be named this way in order for the Retina devices to be able to pick up this logo and present it out on the actual device that's being used. Okay, so in order for it to be displayed in a crisp manner, it has to be named this way. So it has to follow the same name as the original logo, but you have to add this, you have to append this to the actual Retina logo that you're going to be using. Okay, so we'll click open, and we'll just click insert and set it, and we'll hit save changes. And like I said before, we're going to deal with that when we come back. Let's just reload the page because it's not resizing for us. So I'll take care of that. That'll be in place when we come back, and we are going to start setting up our pages. Okay, we're going to set the default for our page, and then we're going to move on to the blog post and custom post. Okay, so I'll see you guys in the next video.